Hey guys, hi. So my previous video as to why, despite being an animal lover, I am so against PETA and I support Jallikattu actually kind of reached a lot of people. So they asked me to do it again in English because they wanted to make sure it reaches people from other states, letting them know it's not just a matter about one state's culture, but it's also a fact about one entire country's health, safety in regards to health. So yeah, I decided to do it again. Now, if you notice, there are a lot of people protesting outside in regards to Jallikattu, and being illiterate, it is obvious that you do not want to get influenced by anybody, especially celebrities, when it comes to, sensitive issues as these. So I managed to actually dig into some articles and I came to the conclusion that it is absolutely right and it's the right thing to do to support for Jallikattu, and it's the right thing to do to stand against PETA. Now let me start from here. There are two kinds of milk, A1 milk and A2 milk. Now A1 milks are those which are actually secreted from mammals but with the help of human intervention, which means these mammals which are secreting milk are either given injection or any kind of medicine. And they are asked to secrete more, or probably for that reason. But whereas A2 milks are those which are actually secreted naturally. For example, mother's milk, and for a matter, any mammal which secretes milk at its natural form is an A2 milk. Now, the major difference between these two milk is just one amino acid, and it is called as beta-casein amino acid. If you're gonna ask me or walk up to me and say, "Hey Dishani, you know what? I get milk from the milkman, so I do not know how to differentiate it." It's easy. Your A2 beta-casein rich milk will have a golden tinge to their malai. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, the A2 beta-casein rich milk is the best milk you can actually have, because that's the healthiest form of milk. Now, studies have also proved that people who actually drank a lot of A1 milk, not just drank, but studies have proved that A1 milk, which is less in beta-casein, is actually more carcinogenic, which means it's prone to cancer. It gives you heart diseases, infant deaths, diabetes and obesity. Probably that's the reason why you walk into a village and you find people who are not obese or diabetic and have a long life. They basically dwell on nice natural cow's milk. So you're gonna ask me, so if this is the deal, where is Jallikattu coming from? You see, the A2 beta-casein rich milk, only few breeds actually are able to give that, and those few breeds are found in a large part of Africa. Some say they are found in France and Germany, but a lot of it is found in Asia, specifically in India, and a lot in Tamil Nadu. Now studies says that in ancient Tamil Nadu, our native breeds of amazing stud bulls were around 130 stud bull breeds. Unfortunately, since we did not pay attention to it and we did not give a lot of importance to it, the stud bulls breed has been brought down from 130 to just 37, which is a sad scene. Now these stud bulls are, if you notice, like the strongest bulls which are used for breeding, and they are used for plowing, transportation, as well as for breeding. Now, where does Jallikattu come from? Where does Jallikattu, come into this? You see, some villages or some farmers cannot afford stud bulls. So at that point, every village or a small town will have one stud bull representing their, town or village, and the temple takes care of it. And during this Jallikattu season, the stud bulls are brought to these Jallikattu and they are actually exhibited. So when they are exhibited, what is actually seen is the fastest, the strongest of the stud bulls, which manage to be rebellious, are considered to be the more fertile and the more virile, or you can say man enough to breed. So they take a note, the people who bring their cows, they take a note of these bulls, and during the Sunday or the local market, these people walk up to the stud bulls owners or the person whoever is responsible and says, "We would like to get your bull for servicing our cow." And that's how breeding is done. Now the best of stud bull and the best of cows, when they are bred together, we get the best of A2 milk. Simple logic. So that's the reason why we need Jallikattu, people. Now, obviously, now this is the reason and all that. So what's with PETA? PETA banning Jallikattu is like stopping people. This whole Jallikattu is a platform for these farmers to exhibit their best bulls. So when you're stopping Jallikattu, you're literally destroying a platform for them. And that being done, what exactly happens is these bulls do not go for anything else. They probably plowing purposes and all that. And later what happens is, because they are not actually given proper importance, they are taken to the slaughterhouses and they're basically made into meat. So we are destroying our own native breeds. That's what PETA wanted by the end of the day. When you actually destroy your breeds, they managed to get down there foreign breeds from everywhere. And if you would have noticed, they have actually brought down some Jersey cows and they're in New Delhi. What nonsense! I mean, seriously. So this is basically they give you milk, they act to give you milk, they act like they are actually like taking care of you and giving you the best, but they're basically feeding you poison. They give you milk, they feed you food, they give you disease, and they're also giving you medicines. That's what PETA does. It's basically destroying us. Guys, it's high time we just don't sit like this. We are literates. We are educated people. And I am so proud of each and every corporate person who's standing out there and protesting. And I'm so glad. ஒரு பச்சை தமிழச்சினா எனக்கு இங்க உண்மையிலே ரத்தம் கொதிக்குது. I am telling you, it is not just my responsibility as a Tamilian, but it is also my responsibility as an Indian to safeguard the safety of our nation. Why is it so difficult for people to understand that? Come on, guys. Let's support Jallikattu. Let us support, this whole cause and ban PETA from India. And yeah, recently I saw an ad from Coca-Cola saying, Coca-Cola, now milking cows. Dear Coca-Cola and Pepsi, you should probably do what you are good at doing. And that is cleaning toilets. Thank you. And guys, please feel free to share this video because I think there are a lot of confusions in regards to this whole Jallikattu issue. But it's not just a matter of Tamil culture, but it's a matter of an entire country. So yep, signing off. This is Dishani.